Hey there, welcome to Aphrodaddy. This is where we talk about parenting stuff, in particular from a dad's perspective. Hopefully this one doesn't get you too defensive too quickly. But my main thought lately is that we overstate the value of birthday parties. And the reason why I'm thinking about this lately is because January is a big birthday month for our family. It's my birthday as well as my eldest son Liam's birthday. I turned 40 a few weeks ago, and for the first time in a long time, we decided to put quite a bit of effort into the celebration for that. 40 is a big year, and I thought it would be cool to have a lot of people gathered at my house to celebrate this guy. Now, while we were planning that party, we were also starting to think about what we would do for Liam's party. And we've come to a point for our children's birthday parties where we've really learned to tone it down. Because when we first became parents, we did the whole thing. We had lots of cakes and lots of food and invited every single person we knew over. And we had bunting and decorations and really went over the top. Which is crazy because you're celebrating a 1-year-old who has zero concept that he's even being celebrated. So why are we putting all this effort in? So for the past few years, I've been trying to tell new parents that they should think about that first birthday party as a celebration of them, because they've managed to be a parent for a whole year, they've got this child through their first year of life, and that's praiseworthy. So when you're thinking about that first birthday party, you should be thinking about how to have a good time with adults that are in that child's life that should be celebrated. So far, I am the only person who thinks that's a good idea. Everyone wants to have a very kiddie-orientated first birthday party, again, for a child that can probably barely walk and enjoy any of it, and is probably completely overwhelmed and might have too much sugar and ends up having a bit of a horrible time. I don't understand it, but that's what people do. So now I hear you saying, wait a second, that's a bit hypocritical. You've just spoken about how you wanted to put extra effort into your 40th birthday, but put even less effort into your son's birthday. Isn't that a bit selfish? Isn't that a bit self-centered? Surely, as a parent, you should be self-sacrificial and put everything into your child and not celebrate yourself. And I hear that, except, we got to think about the context of the situation. So what I'm not saying is that my son doesn't deserve to be celebrated, okay? Hear that. I am not saying that my son doesn't deserve to be celebrated. He deserves to be celebrated in the best way possible, but that doesn't always mean a load of effort with a big party with loads of people coming around. Sometimes kids just need a few of their friends over, an ice cream cake, and time and room to play. That is the best thing for them. That is the thing that they would remember the most. But we don't do that because of expectations. And I think this is where this video is really going to, because I think if we can fight expectations from other people, then we'll have a series of birthdays that are memorable and lovely and not stressing us out and not making us feel bad when we don't achieve some unrealistic level. Like when you spend a whole day making a beautiful cake for your 1-year-old or 2-year-old, who is that really for? Is it for your 2-year-old? Because if your kids are anything like my kids, it doesn't matter what shape the cake is in, as long as it's full of sugar, they're good to go. Really, if you're honest with yourself, you will say that you're either doing it to make yourself feel good, which is fine, or the much more likely answer is that you're doing it for that wow moment where we bring the cake out and everyone marvels. Everyone that's over the age of 10. So is the birthday person experiencing that wow moment? No. You're doing it for everyone else, for everyone else's expectations. Same with all the decor and all of the food and everything else. I'm not saying that's always the case. I'm sure there's situations where people put all that effort in because that's culturally what they do, that's what their family's always done, and it makes them feel good to celebrate their child in this way. It's great to create photos and memories and all that kind of stuff for everyone else in your community, right? Totally get that. Fine. But really be honest with yourself. The next time it's your child's birthday, make a list of all the tasks that you have, all the things that you have to do for this birthday, and ask yourself, is this for my kid? Is this for me? Or is this for like my mother-in-law so she doesn't become snooty? Or is it for trying to keep up with that other parent who invited my kid to their birthday party and it was amazing and huge and I have to kind of match their level? For the amount of effort that people put into their kids' birthday parties, if those are the reasons you're doing it, it's not worth it. Just get a cake, get a balloon, get a couple of friends, find an open field and have at it. Those are the parties that my boys remember the most and enjoy the most, and I'm sure most kids are the same. But when it comes to your birthday party, and if you're attaining a big age like 40, oh my word, I'm 40 years old, guys. 4 decades. That's so old. Anyway, if it's your 40th and you want to do a big party and you feel like that will make you feel good, then you go ahead and do it. You deserve it, which is exactly what I've told myself for the last 3 months of planning that went into my birthday party. Anyway, what kind of parties do you throw for your kid? I think this is a good space. Maybe in the comments below, what are some of the great ideas that you've seen or done that make parties fun but simple and easy to execute for parents who are already cash strapped and time strapped? Put those ideas in the bottom. One of the good ideas that I heard earlier was cut the cake at the beginning of the party, get all that cake cutting stuff out the way, and then when people want to leave, they can just go. They don't have to wait for the cake to be cut. You do that at the beginning, out of the way. I want more good ideas like that in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.